Bad, bad.
People that bad. People, if you haven't checked out the merch store, the link in the description and the link in the chat. So make sure you guys go and check out the website and see some very good logo, some very good Reggae Boyz mugs, t-shirt, anything you want on the site. So make sure you guys go and check it out. You understand? Karumi, make sure you go and check out the site. Coach Karumi, I know he's a man always a drink you. Cersei tea. You need to grab one of the LFC mug there and that's the thing. The brand is here now, you know. So, what go on, people? How are you guys doing? Big up to my special guest, Taylor. If you're not seeing me on the channel, you will see Taylor more and after. So, make sure you guys get used to Mr. Taylor face. So, big up to every single one of you guys. You guys smash the like button. Once you guys come in the street, just hit the like button. We have 20 people on the live now. I have only 6 like. Come on, people. Hit the like button once you jump in.
It's a kick it
You
off.
understand? Kick it off. But how you feeling? Match day. Match
Match
day
day.
2.
Always have anxiety when it come to match day, brother. I can't wait for the match kick off. I just like whenever Jamaica play, brother, that whole day, everything when we do is like is a build up for that game. You see me, we just can't wait for the game start, to be honest with you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Just waiting
Think
on
we
the
can
game.
get the better of this team?
No man, getting the win is not gonna be a issue here. I think the win this is a to me, I can jump out there and say this is a guarantee win for Jamaica. To me is how we look winning this game and how we go out with our starting lineup. That's the most important thing for me. How we look in this game. I know we're gonna win the game, but we don't want another ugly win. You see me, I say, big up, Mr. Special Edition.
Big up, Mr. Special Edition. Hope you're doing good, my brother. Yeah, man. Welcome, man. Welcome, my brethren. Welcome. Football in 5. Big up yourself, brethren. Anytime you want to join, brethren, just link me up. Football in 5. Whether it's going to be the watch along or you want to join the discussion, no, you're free. But, Mr. Taylor, you make a valid point when you say we're going to get the cheap points.
Yeah.
But we are here to see a very good performance. And what I see
Mm.
in the Gold Cup, right? USA script to win their first game.
Yeah.
Mexico draw in their first game. Canada has been impressive in the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
No, Jamaica win our first game. It was a ugly win, I would
Mm-hmm.
say. Patchy performance. But what
Patchy.
Mexico and United States do, they prove themselves in the second game and say, listen, we are here to stay. We are here to win this Gold Cup. I want to see this similar to Jamaica. No more excuse. We get the match under our belt, get a couple more training session under our belt. We need to see how can run. I want to see the midfield run every single player. As Coach Karumi said, how long you going to run for? Running is a big part of the game. And I want to see possession of the ball, but not only position of the ball at the back. I want you to get in certain position at the field. That's what I'm expecting to see from the Reggae Boyz today, Taylor.
Yeah, yeah. For me with this game, as I say, Ryan, how should I put this now? How should I put this now? This game is if I see bright spots in the game where we don't get everything right, Ryan, but we see
Yeah.
the potential of the team if we get because if we don't get everything right, like a Mexico and the USA in our second game, we still have another game. So if we get the win, and let's say we had a shaky first half, and the second half we made the right subs and we see things coming together, I would be happy. But if we play out 90 minutes of football today, the way we played that first game and look the same way, it tells me, bro, we have a big coaching problem. If we look the same way with the same players and no change no make tonight and we not see no bright spots, it go look away. But yo, we might end up just got a gift, not a bad thing. I know it's a bad thing that our boy Bobby Reid have COVID and Michael Hector is in isolation, right? because
Yeah.
with Michael Hector in isolation, the people them finally get Michael Hector on the bench.
Yeah. Out of the team.
We get Michael Hector on the bench. No, we will be able to see the other options or see the team play without Michael Hector. So if we look good without Michael Hector tonight, this can be a good thing as well. Because we both know going forward with Michael Hector, it's not gonna work. So tonight, the coaches are gonna have to do something different with their formation, with players. Something have to go change tonight. So I'm looking forward to the change tonight. Guadeloupe ain't no joke.
But so tell me something. How much of you guys agree with what Demo J say in the comment section? See the comment there, right up on the stream. When Demo J say you may call them Guadeloupe. You may call them Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe call them. So you're telling me, Demo, a team that not even ranked in FIFA or the Conca Cup football they can play. Are you telling me this Guadeloupe team is not a joke team? Virgin, Demo, you need to wake up, Virgin.
No, part of what Demo say, Ryan, him kind of right, So here what Demo go off for now. I'm not saying he's right totally. Yeah, what Demo
Mm-hmm.
go off for now. You see, if Jamaica have a few lapses in defense, like we lose focus, this team can hurt us. I think at this Demo, I try to say to you, it's not a team where we just expect to go out there and just nothing don't happen. Bro, they will hold Jamaica off up to a certain point. And if Jamaica have a letdown in the defense, Miji, like we defense fall asleep or we take the game for granted, we can be in problems. I think at that Demo, I try to say we can be in problems if we don't take them too serious and we go out there and the defense. You see, like that ball where the Suriname player play against Liam Moore and the striker got around him and missed that open opportunities. We can't have Guadeloupe getting three of those opportunities first half because they will score one. They will score one of those goals. So I think at that Demo try say I don't want to speak for him, but I think he must say if we don't come with a game and we have a lapse in concentration, they can hurt us.
But I agree with both of you guys saying. But Jamaica should run over this Guadeloupe team. We should stamp our class. We have to set example. If we want to win a tournament, we have to send a message to our rival. That's how you drive fear in team. Look at the Mexico team. They come back and they do better in the second game. Same thing with the United States and Canada. That's what I am saying. We want to see a convincing performance. I don't want to see a 30-minute put of football by the Reggae Boyz. I want to see a consistent 90-minute player running. We don't take no team for granted or walking. Later there. Have a good day. Okay? You say, baby?
I don't think this is a ball is round situation. Them days they done with ball is round. If the ball is if the ball round, teams like Haiti would have give Canada a different. Now when we realizing in this league, all the teams that we expect to give the bigger teams at least some challenge, the round ball thing now work. You say if your team not up and running, you get flagging, you're getting beat. So
Yeah.
this is not gonna be a ball is round thing. Because Jamaica is a more quality team for Guadeloupe. The interesting thing is see how Jamaica show up tonight. Jamaica need to stamp their class and set an example. Big team show up for each game. Big. This is a big comment. This is a big. You see them the first four words there. Jamaica need to stamp their class, brother. Tonight.
That's the same thing I am saying. But people just don't like when Ryan talk hard on the team. Because what Coach Karoom is saying, brother, that's how you drive fear in other team. Me remember when Liverpool were dominate 2 seasons ago. Everybody come at Anfield. Beat, beat, then beat you. And this is how I want to see Jamaica play. I want to see them drive fear in other team. You understand? Yeah. That's how I want to see the team play. You
But me not
understand?
think Jamaica is at the point yet to drive fear in other teams, Ryan, because we still don't know who is our core starting 11. I think what we need to focus on this game more and less is getting it right, getting the combination of players on the field right. I think out of everything, I would be okay if Jamaica have a 2-0 win tonight with a disciplined game where we look like our midfield is functioning, wingers are getting plays, strikers are checking back, runs are effective. I would rather see that with a 1-0 win tonight than we get a 2-0 win and look like how we looked the first game, Ryan.
Most definitely. Seeing what you say in a disciplined game, that would tell you something that they're working on something in training. They're
Yeah.
working on a lot of things in training. And most of this, we have 4 days to prepare for almost every game in the tournament. Taylor, we have to stamp our class and show what we are doing in training. Big man thing, guys. We have to look in ourselves and see that we are one of the favorite to win this tournament. Yeah.
Demas, it look like a one team alone I go play.
Virgin Demo, me nah go lie, brother. As a Taylor say, every team in the tournament, Taylor, I'm going to be honest with me, as we say, every team in the tournament will expect ball going to be round. We expect the 80 and all of these teams to make an upset. This the QSL. No, not QSL, the Suriname. We expect
Yeah.
them to come make a damage on the big team. But we're not seeing
We're
that.
not seeing that. We're not seeing that to say the ball is round tonight. We
Which
not see that.
performance in the Gold Cup shock you so far? We say, wow.
I may agree with you, Ryan. 100%, Ryan. I agree with you. 100%. I haven't seen anything from any of the other teams to say that this team is gonna upset Jamaica tonight. I think, bro, I'm not watching this game for the result. The result matters. The score line doesn't matter to me once we get the 3 point, but to me is how we look on the field tonight. Did we
Yeah.
improve from the last game? Did we find players that fit positions, that moving forward, that we say, okay, we have 90% of our foundation of players, our core players. This is where we're going forward with. We might need to tweak a few more positions. I say we might just got some luck with Michael Hector being out of this game because Michael Hector is a unique player, as I said. He doesn't have any competition in that position. Not saying he's the best man for the job, but there's nobody competing with him for that position. So he's a default starter. Tonight, with Michael Hector not gonna be in the team, potentially we get to see a different Jamaican team, and the coaches are now forced to experiment with another formation or another tactical game.
Yeah. So if it down to you, you would definitely to see what a speedy
No,
up to.
I wouldn't start Speedy tonight. I would start Daniel Johnson at CDM. The CDM to me is not a big problem tonight. I would start Daniel Johnson low, and we go with you know who I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Junior Flemings. I'm go I'm, I'm going with Junior Fleming and Michael and Daniel Johnson in the midfield. But some people I think might be Tyreek McGee get that nod over him. I have no problem with any of those two players getting the nod. Junior Fleming or Tyreek McGee. But I wouldn't want to see Daniel Johnson up high tonight. I think the last game, Daniel Johnson showed me more that he's a ball handler. He's a ball handler. And I would
And,
love to see a ball handler in that third of the
yeah.
field.
And what we would definitely say, especially whenever the two centre back, when I look at Damian Lowe and Moore, they dominate position at the bar. They have more touch
We can
than
hold
Michael
up.
Hector. They
We
have
can
more
hold
touch
up.
than Michael Hector. And you see Michael Hector, brother, as you say, we don't wish nothing for nobody, but it's a blessing to see what Coach Taylor Whitmore going to do. And it's important to see what he's going to come with because we has been crying for Michael Hector to drop, but Whitmore see him as one of his favorite. Hector is one of his favorite. So this is an opportunity for see like what are going to be Junior Flemings. But I would not say Junior Flemings in my midfield. You know.
But
I
Junior
would have
Fleming couldn't come in for Hector. What we'll do is Junior Flemings wouldn't technically come in for Hector, you know. I said Junior Flemings would come in where Hector is basically getting replaced by someone who's already in the team. Daniel Johnson is falling back, and then we put another cutting edge. As I said, I have no problem with. I know you're a Tyreek Magee fan, and I'm with you on this. If I see we need someone. Somebody in the comments says Jonah Fleming dribbles too much. I would rather see Tyreek Magee or Jonah Fleming out there dribbling the ball tonight. We need somebody to take the ball and take on the
Yeah.
opponents. We need to see that
That's
in Jamaican football, brother.
yeah, now some game in a games they need Jivra. You
Yeah,
need a Jivra. You need a different type of midfielder inside the midfield. Just like back in the couple years ago, you have Busquets, you have Igor, you have Iniesta, and you have Xavi. Three different midfielder with three different things.
different. Yeah,
And when you look at it still, at the time Barcelona have a lot of the ball. When you look at Busquets, they are not a player that going to win the ball. They are a player that going to dominate possession with. The team going to find it really difficult to get them. But if I'm me, a coach Theodore Whitmore, this is what I would go for. Let's bring it up. Andre Blake in good, Leon Moore, Damian Lowe, Alvas Powell. Bell, this one is a kind of iffy one for me. But
is
seeing
this
as
because I'm looking at your squad from? Is Alvas Powell at right back?
yeah, right
Is it,
back,
is it from
Bell
your
at left.
position, right? Okay, it's
Yeah,
from
yeah,
your
yeah.
position. Okay.
This is my position. Left back.
No, I think you have, bro. I think you have Bell at right back. But it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can just. It's okay. We know what you're doing. We know because I see. I thought it's because I'm looking at it from this way because you have Turgot on the right, Leon Bailey on the left. But it's okay. I think most people know what you're trying to do here.
Yeah. So I would have Daniel Johnson and I would have
Speedy.
Speedy. I would have Speedy sit. I would have both of them sit. What do you think about that?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I hear that they're playing with a 4-4-2 in training. So I would hope that Andre Gray comes in and Speedy gets removed and we move to a 4-4-2 as to where Gray is up front with Nicholson but playing a bit lower. But it's a good 11. This is the potential 11 we might see tonight, to be honest with you. This might be spot on. Actually, this might be
I
spot
would
on.
I would hear what I want you to do. In the meantime, you build your team and you share it. But I want to
Mm,
talk a little bit. In time, me now me attack, you can just go and bring up your team. But
mm.
I probably think you want to use something different. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I will let you keep 4-3-2-1 and I'll go 4-4-2.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're building your team.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, yeah. So people, you know what I really love to see, guys. I would love to see Coach Whitmore trust Tyreek Magee a little bit more. Yes, he's very young, but this is where you have to give youngster a chance. Or you're going to know him good, or you're going to know him ready to play in a major tournament to start. I want to see Maggie get a start in this game. I would want to see Junior Flemings play here. I would want to see Tyreek Maggie here. And I would want to see Speedy replace Michael Hector. I think that's the replacement for me. And Daniel Johnson. I just believe in these two midfielders. If Hector was playing, I would not put Hector in my team. I would be honest with you. I would not. And the reason why I didn't change, take out Amari Bell and put in Kemar Taxilarent because he have a I think he have a okay game, and I don't want to change up the winning format too much. If you realize I stick to it just because Hector out and Tariq Magee would sit in that. But we need to believe in our youngster more. And that's one of the biggest thing. That's one of the biggest thing lack in Jamaican football, man. Call the youth them, but we put them on the bench. No, want to see the youth them against some good team. Not only give them 5 and 10 minutes, play them there. You understand? Nicholson leading the line. I think he deserved to lead in the line because he play good. He play okay. Hector, them isolate Hector because Hector and Bobby Reid. Them say Hector and Bobby Reid are share the same. Them are share the same room. Them say them sharing the same room. So that's why I don't have Hector in the team. But coach, big up yourself. Coach is next. But for me, coach, if we do have Hector, I don't want to see Hector in the midfield, man. I want to see something different, man. Yeah. Yeah, you're back, Taylor.
Yeah, yeah. Let me share
So,
my squad with you. We can
so
rotate between squads.
okay, yeah. So
Okay,
bring up your team.
my squad is not up as yet. Hold on. Let me cancel this.
But where you think about Meggy? You think we should trust we youngster them more, man?
Mm.
You would not?
Maggie, as I said with you, Ryan, I have no problem with Maggie starting tonight. I have no problem with
Yeah,
Maggie.
I would love to see him to get a game. This hype and this news I'm getting about Tariq Meggy looking good. I would love to see him around the team. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I would want to see him start, man. You know what I mean? When you look at most of the big team in Europe, they give their youngster a chance. Play him in the big game and see what he can offer. You understand? Start him. You understand? But would you change? Would you bring in Taxi Lawrence back in this game?
No, bro. I think, as I said, the defense is our core. We have a core defense already. We don't want to tweak too much things tonight. We don't want to
Yeah,
tweak too much
yeah.
things tonight.
That's the same thing I was saying, Taylor. I'm not
Mhm.
changing a winning format just
Mm-mm.
because of Hector and Bobby Reid. Because of COVID, I replace Speedy and Tariq McGee. No, I would not start Andre Gray over Shaman Nicholson. I would bring on Gray. I would bring on Gray.
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah. You would have to stop your. All right, there you go. Oh well, that's your squad.
Yeah, that's my squad. So I
Mhm.
remove my squad
Yeah, and
and
then
bring up here. What you do?
hold on, hold on. It's my fault.
Yeah, yeah, no worry, no worry.
Is it better?
No,
Uh,
stop sharing here, one.
all right, let me stop share. Stop share. Okay.
All right.
All right, yours is off.
All right, me remove back my one now.
Yeah, and then I'll send it to you and see if it's no difference, then we work with the one that you have.
Yeah.
Share and see. Share
Yeah.
screen.
But Maggie a fan favorite in it, guys. So a lot of people say, yo, they want to see Maggie get a start. And same as I want to see him see what he can bring to the table. You ready again?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh no. It look like me have a whole tab open. Stop.
Taylor, you turn Ryan LFC, man.
Jaja.
You turn Ryan LFC, bro. But yeah, viewers, what are your guys? What would you guys change with my team? I would love to know. Richard, big up yourself, Richard. You know, say Richard here from I'm at 100 subscriber, brother. You know that Taylor.
Really? Big up Richard,
Yeah.
man. Richard,
Richard,
Ryan
yo, big up
Foundation.
man. One of the foundation subscriber. I mean him here when I have 100 subscriber, bro. 100, Bridging, 100. So he's a journeyman. Guys, smash the like button, man. We have 74 of you guys in the chat, man. Hit up the like button. You ready for me now, Taylor?
Yeah, just give it a shot and see.
Same thing again, man.
Okay, same thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what the issue is here.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna jump out and jump back in. All right.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. We want to see Meggie, man. We want to see Meggie, man, to see what the youth have, man. Craig Butler has been saying the youth has been working different. So he deserve a chance, man. He deserve a chance. All right. Have back Taylor.
Yeah,
Add back Taylor.
this is the last try. If not, we're gonna just work with what you have and we
Yeah, yeah,
take
yeah.
it from there. The last. All right. This should be. This is the last.
Smash up the like button, guys, man. Let's get the video to 100 likes, guys. Come on, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit it to pieces, man. Hit it. Okay, I see your one now, Taylor.
It's better.
All right. Yeah, it better. I saw it.
Yeah, I had to clock out.
Yeah.
4-4-2. What I would go with. This is the squad I would go with tonight.
Yeah, but you're missing a defender.
Liam Moore. I'm
Leon
listening.
Moon, but that's okay.
I could put you Liam Moore.
So you have something interested though, man. So you're going with 4-4-2.
Yeah, I would go with 4-4-2 tonight.
This is not a bad formation. Since as we miss two experienced players out of the starting lineup
Mm-hmm.
and to bring in Junior Flemings. But for me, ah, Junior Flemings is my boy, bro, and it's a tricky one, bro.
Yeah. So
And between this,
me and you is 50-50 with Judah Fleming and Tyreek McGee. As me say, Tyreek McGee gets the start. I have no problem. I'm with you, Ryan. I support you 100% with Tyreek McGee as well. It's just for me, I love the aggression from Juna Fleming a bit more. I just think
yeah,
Juna Fleming is more aggressive for me. I
yeah.
Remind them I said
You,
that
you,
defense weak. That's the same defense we played with the last game.
yeah, that's the last. But what I love about this still with
Mm,
4-4-2, Shamar has been playing at attacking midfield at him club in different position.
yeah.
So
Him and Gray can rotate and who come
rotate.
deep or who stay up top, right?
Yeah, this should have make sense. But if you take out Junior Flemings and put in Tariq Meggie, that would have be two attacking still. What you think about that? Because Junior Flemings is a work ass, He can
That's
work. What he can give you, he can give you work. He can give you in between. He can give the same work that Hector give you and better, in my opinion.
and my problem with Tyreek Magee is Tyreek Magee gets pushed off the ball. So you see, when it comes to defensive responsibility, I think I would
Yeah.
get more from Juna Fleming, especially with his speed to recover, his recovery speed. I always talk about recovery speed. You see what I mean? Tyreek Magee is better when it comes to skill attacking, but missing Michael Hector, we need somebody who can recover quickly. And even if Tyreek Magee does recover, I don't think Tyreek Magee has that strength to go up against some of these players. That's just my opinions. I would give Junior Fleming the edge over Tyreek Magee. That's the only decision. Is for Flemings to recover and help Daniel Johnson drop in deeper.
So what about this? Because this is a number 10 position, and Tariq Meggie would have be the ideal player. I know may have the same agreement, but what some of the viewers have said, um, Junior is not a good pass off the ball. Tariq Meggie is a better pass off the ball. But what I think Tariq Flemings have over Junior Flemings is work. His
So this
work. Whenever you don't have the ball, he can work.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. With your formation, I would
Mm-hmm.
use Tyreek Magee because then we would have Speedy to help Daniel Johnson. You get what I say?
Yeah.
With your formation, I would use Tyreek Magee. So the only difference me and you have right now is based on formation. It's just based on the fact that we're using two attacking strikers
Mm-hmm.
right now. we can even move out Flemings for Speedy Williams out of this squad as well. This is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. The
for ball
flexibility.
retain, for more position
Yeah,
inside the midfield.
midfield. If we plan and keep Daniel Johnson higher, but if we're gonna play with two strikers, that's the only difference. If we're gonna play with one striker, we can bring Tyreek Magee in because we'll have more bodies in the defense to clog the middle of the park. You see
Yeah.
me? So that's the only difference.
So
Yeah,
guys, make sure you guys send in your starting lineup. Come on, you guys to be involved in the chat. So
yeah,
you
really
guys
do.
send in your starting lineup and tell me and stuff.
Tennessee said Fleming's not ready.
Te-
So,
yeah.
yo, Fleming, you see what me want to say to the people in my chat? Big up everybody and remember to smash the like button. We no better hope Junior Fleming don't get a player. Because if Junior Fleming run out there, he might go flap enough people in the chat. Me I tell you, when we forward back on and we attack, if Junior Fleming's up on the park, you go see the chat change. Me I tell you, them Junior Fleming are gonna draw some fouls with the team. That's another thing, Junior Fleming draws a lot of fouls. If you look at his stats, I think Junior Fleming is probably the most fouled player for Jamaica. He draws a lot of fouls.
Yeah, last Gold Cup is the most foul player in the last Gold Cup.
Go, yes, so that's what I'm going off. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
guys, smash up the like button, man. Smash the like button, man. 95 of we guys are at 51 likes. Come on, man. Mash up the like button, man. Come on.
so that's where may I go with right now. And people, may I tell the people I'm right now in the
But
chat, Ryan. My bias
yeah,
with Juna Flemings because
yeah,
I think he's a class above the rest in USL.
yeah.
I
I strongly believe so. I think Junior Flemings, every
yeah.
single time he perform for Jamaica, he always produce. Bridging the last Gold Cup, he played very well.
Mm-hmm,
He's a good player, you know. And as you say, he's a class above everybody in the USL. But for some reason,
mm-hmm.
I don't know why the guy is still in the ML in the USA.
Bad agent, bad management. I think they're not shopping him correctly. So they say Blake Lowe, Moore, Powell, Speedy, Johnson, Maggie, Bailey, Flemings, Nicholson. To me, this a squad shaky, bad.
Yeah,
Though
the squad. No Daniel Johnson.
this a
Oh,
squad
Johnson still.
Johnson in there, but it's shaky. It's shaky for me. Squad is
Yeah,
shaky. 'Cause we know we're gonna depend on Nicholson up front to do all of the heavy lifting. And we saw the
yeah,
last game that Nicholson is a top class player, but he's not fully fit. He's not fully fit in football shape. And this team tonight, Guadeloupe, Ryan, is gonna
yeah,
really give Jamaica a run when it comes to fitness because Guadeloupe plays very fast.
yeah.
They play much faster and they always want to go forward. They always want to go forward. So let's
So
see.
we have to be careful how we show up too. That's the next thing. Or push up.
Well, I think we have to push tonight. Our defense is gonna have to prove themselves. We need to press and let the defense show what they really got because the defense wasn't really tested the last game. We don't
You
really
know what,
know.
Taylor? You're
Mm,
right. You're right. You know, I'm picturing it, Bridging.
mm,
You make a point last stream. What you say we don't really need Hector inside the midfield.
mm,
And we were saying we need someone to win the ball inside the midfield. Bridging, you see what I remember?
mm.
Once you have a solid back four
Yeah,
and you have a solid goalkeeper, you don't really need to have a defensive midfielder in the park.
like that. Unless we're playing a back three.
Or maybe if we're playing a strong team like a United States, we
Yeah.
probably need a holding midfielder. But
Mm-hmm.
Hector, especially some of the team who play, we're not going to threaten
Threaten with.
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
us up top. So I
Now
would
is the time,
definitely
Ryan, to take the risk, Ryan. Don't you think?
yeah. Yeah, I think this is the time we should take the risk.
Tyreek need to be in this game. Yeah, as I said, either way, if Tyreek Magee starts and he doesn't play well the first half,
Yeah.
he's gonna be substituted for Junior Fleming. If Junior
All
Fleming
right.
plays
Just
the first half,
keep your team right there. I will put it up back on the screen. But let's go back to my one.
yes.
What I would do, what I would do still with my one, I would make a few adjustments. What I would do, I would I would remove Speedy, right?
Mm. Because me love your team in Ryan, but me a pre know how where we're gonna get the goals from tonight.
The Bailey and Shamar and
They're gonna
Turga.
play. They're gonna foul Bailey a lot tonight, like the last game. They're gonna double team Bailey. So we already know we're not getting goals from Bailey
So
tonight.
so okay, all right. Not getting goal from Bailey. That's why I think we really should play Tariq Miggy right there. Reason why, because he's going to have a lot of space.
Yes. Agreed.
And other player where he's an attacking player. And they don't know much about McGee neither. So McGee would have a lot of space. He would have a lot of space you can hurt people. Especially if you're double teaming Leon Bailey. Space
Mm.
will free. This is why I'm saying if Rafael Morrison not in this Jamaican team, we should have Tariq McGee playing because I think he brings similar thing that Rafael Morrison bring to the
Mm-hmm.
national team.
I'm with you on this, Ryan. I'm with Ryan LFC 100%. I would go with this starting lineup if this is the formation. I wouldn't, to be honest, because I don't know another defensive player that I would put in for Speedy. Now that Hector is out, we're basically left with Speedy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unless we
But
gonna shift Alvas Powell inside and start Mariapa at right back and have Alvas
um,
Powell coupled up with Daniel Johnson in that position.
the
Because that
next thing when me that look on, I know me said earlier on the stream. Since as we lose two experienced player from outside the team, this is the reason why I'm going to remove my team and I'm going to bring up back your team. Since as we have two experienced player out of the team, right?
mm,
What I would do, I think this is an experienced team with the likes of Junior Flemings coming back and with the likes of Andre Gray coming. So we're bringing back two experienced player.
mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, repeat yourself. In with positions, just repeat yourself a
Like,
little.
yeah,
Mm,
in my team,
mm,
since as we lost two experienced player, Bobby
mm,
Reid and Hector, outside of the midfield, right? We would have directly changed back the formation and I would go with back with year one. I would go with 4-4-2,
mm,
right?
mm.
Because we lost two experienced player.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I would do with year one, since as we're playing against a team that not going to threaten up top too much,
Mm.
I would remove Jonah Flemings and put Terry McGee in your team, and I would play that team.
All right, let me
If
do that.
I were Theodore Whitmore, because we lost two experienced player, but we bring in another experienced player. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it can make sense. Think that can work. I must say either one of them. Me just bias with Jonah Fleming. So either one of
Yeah,
them can start. But I made
I
my
I'm I really in between because Terry McGee, I bias for him. I have a little bit of bias and I have bias to Junior Fleming. So for me, both of them 50-50. So if any one of them
50-50.
start for me,
Split the half. The one that plays the best take the starting spot.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's message. So either one of them. For me, is the speed of Jonah Flemings would give if they're gonna double team. Imagine this now. Tyreek Maggie is gonna make passes.
Mm-hmm.
But if Juna Fleming get all that space to run with the football, knowing his speed, and hand it off to like a Andre Gray, who is very clinical, or Andre Gray has a hold up ability. Imagine Juna Fleming's running through the midfield, getting that ball to Andre Gray in open space, and you have a Shamar Nicholson. I think we can do wonders with that team. I think we can do wonders with that team.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
if you need him for run back, run back, he have the speed to recover.
Yeah, what I think both are kind of Maggie is a more attacking player.
Yeah.
But what
And if you
Judah
start
Flemings
him
give you?
if you're starting 4-4-2, Ryan, you're already starting very attacking with two attacking striker. So that may say is now how attacking can you really want to go tonight? You have to think about that too. So at that you have to kind of zoom in on right now. How attacking you want to go, Ryan?
So basically, you go with 4-4-2 with Tariq McGee,
Mm.
and you go with Gray. Would you go all out attacking football?
Yes, that's just what we've been asking for Jamaica, guys. A good coaches see, as they would say, a great offense is a good defense. Because if you have the other team on the back foot and you're attacking them, they don't have time to attack you because they're playing defense. You get what I mean? So I
Yeah,
see a attacking team as a great defense as well. And I feel like we have a good enough defense to hold up if we play attacking football. Because our defense, I don't see much teams in who's gonna really challenge this Jamaican defense in this group right now. So
yeah,
we need to put more pressure on this defense to hold up to get more time in. Because the last game the defense didn't get no work. The only person who got a lot of work the last game was Alvas Powell and Amari Bell. They got caught out of position a few times, but the middle of the park in the defense looked solid. We just looked like we weren't bothered. I didn't see any problem there.
yeah. So what you guys say? You guys going with Taylor team 4-4-2? Would you guys go with this? Let me know your thought down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tyreek.
most of the yeah,
Them say Tyreek is like a Messi for Jamaica.
yeah. Would you
You
agree
have
with
to,
that?
you have to believe in Tyreek. He can create wonders if he's given the chance.
Yeah, that's why I want Whitmore to give him the chance, man. Look at City. Look at everybody give them 17-year-old a chance. And Tariq Maggie at the right age, he should been playing in the team for a long time.
You know, I never seen Tyreek McGee play a full game.
Yeah, he's always 10 and 15 minutes they give him.
Yeah, I never see. This is why this is guys. You can see where my bias is coming from. The few times I saw Tyreek McGee in the middle of the park with Ravel Marcy for like 10 minutes, and I like what Tyreek McGee does. He makes those quick passes, quick movements. But one thing I saw that he get bounce off the ball very easily. That I saw that as well. I saw his potential. If you saw an interview that Ravel Morris did with Rio Ferdinand, and they asked him which Jamaican player he thinks you should really look out for that he thinks is talented, and he says Tyreek McGee because Tyreek McGee plays a similar game to Ravel Morrison. On the other hand, is I'm just only worried about Tyreek McGee's defensive capabilities. That's the only thing. And if we play a specific formation, we're gonna need that other midfielder to recover a bit more tonight. So this is the only thing. But I would love to see Tyreek McGee play a full game to for me to see his full potential. And if I see him as what everybody in the chat is saying, then I would say I'm a Tyreek McGee fan. But I've been hearing a lot of good things about Tyreek McGee, but he needs to build up his strength. Even though you have Messi, that small Messi is a strong player. Messi is slippery. Messi don't gives you you know what Messi does to make up for his lack of strength. Messi don't give you opportunities to get very close to him. He makes those cuts very quickly. So before you even get to Messi, you're already behind him. So if Tyreek Magee, as you guys are saying, has this capability, let's see. Most of our local Manning and the Costa Cup players need more muscle. Yeah. Um Natty, I agree with you, Natty. I think people underestimate physical fitness in football. What's this guy name? Raheem Sterling is this short, but Raheem Sterling is a strong player. He's a strong guy. Cause to go up against those players, you have to be strong. Don't underestimate Raheem Sterling's muscle. He's a strong player, though he's that short. And I think that's where Tyreek McGee needs to get to. He needs to bulk up a little bit more. At least put on another 10 pound. I based on how I saw him came on in those 10 minutes. I saw he ran into some players and he got bounced off really easily. I always have a problem with that when it comes to my midfielders because people can hurt us that way.
Yeah. Especially, and may I agree with you. I
Mm.
think he need to bulk up a little bit. You know, he have to be a Lionel Messi to
Yeah.
be that skinny. You have to
Mm-hmm.
be a Neymar to be that skinny. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? You have to be slick, quick, and maybe
Yeah.
don't reach at that level. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Look at Bailey. He don't need have to bulk up, bulk up. You understand? Because he's very quick. Step over it, he move.
Yeah.
So Tariq Meggie, that's the thing. When I say Tariq Meggie going to be best, you're going to see Tariq Meggie. Bro, if you're a youngster to achieve him goal, Bridget, bit more have to trust in him more, man. No, don't trust the youth, Bridget. That's where I have a problem, Bridge. The coach for trust the local youth more and play the youth. That's how I'm going to get better. You understand, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm building because me feel say Tyreek Magee don't have any confidence right now, based on how Whitmore has been treating him. You see, if you have a player that with that potential and you're not believing in him, you can break his confidence in Ryan.
Yeah. If I
Even game.
if it's Craig Butler man coaching this man, Craig play him. Craig Butler play him, bro.
Because the only way he's gonna get better as well is playing more. Because himself is gonna see that I need to put on a little more weight, or I need to. He's gonna see that himself. But if we have this guy on the bench and we're not playing him, he's never gonna get to where he needs to go. And I think I hope Theodore Whitmore don't break this kid's confidence by just having him in the team. Because you have him in the team and everybody thinks he's capable. Why is he not playing? Is he there to make up the squad? Why is he not playing?
I totally agree with him, man. The coach just need to just say, yo, listen, Tariq, prove yourself. No pressure. Go and play football. You understand? Whitmore having give him that confidence as yet and say, go and play. That's the only thing Whitmore, man. He just need to just give the youth a
Give
fair
him
chance.
give him a run. Give him a run. I believe in that, bro. Because sometimes when you have a player who want to prove himself, you get the best out of them. Some it's either it makes or break him. It's either he step up to the challenge, or we see that Tyreek Magee needs some time. But we cannot know that unless you put him out there on the park. And what time is better for him to be out there on the park in a first round game? You're up 3 points. You got 3 points in your group. You're playing against a quite decent Guadeloupe team. Now is the time. You don't wait till second goal. You don't wait till quarterfinals. Just start give him a. So no, if we don't see Tariq Magee in this Gold Cup, Ryan, would you still call up Tariq Magee for the Gold Cup qualifiers, the World Cup qualifiers? If Tariq Magee doesn't get any play, if Tariq Magee doesn't get any game in this Gold Cup, then it don't make sense you call him for the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, it's just a waste of time to have the kid on the
Yeah.
bench. Guys, just get the video to 100 likes, guys. 115 of us. Yeah, that's what it's showing on my side. Guys, just hit the like button as soon as you join. That's all we're asking for, guys. Just close the chat and hit the like button. Let's get the video to 100, man. Big up to all the new person them coming into the chat. I really appreciate you guys come and join. And remember, guys, we're going to do a watch along. So make sure you guys join the watch along. It's going to be at starting at 5:15. So make sure you guys check out that. After this, we're going to do the watch along. So make sure you guys join. And before we jump right back to it, guys, I'm going to introduce you guys to my merch. The merch inside the store. It will be down in the description, the link. But this is a little bit of ads. So I hope you guys just bear with
Yeah, man,
us
run it,
and watch
man.
the ads a little bit.
That's nice. You need to do that more often. That was nice. A nice like a commercial break. I like
Yeah,
that.
thank you guys, man. Thank you for all of you guys who are stay tuned and keeping and watching merch. So make sure you guys check it out. Click on the link in the description and the link in the comment section. Just click on it and check what we have in store. You know what I mean? But yeah, big up to the guys, man. Big up to you guys, man. Enough respect, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love and support. But yeah, if you want to talk to me, my bro, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. See the Instagram name right on the screen and the Twitter. Everything in the description, so you can just click on it and shot me a message if you want to talk to me one of you. Yeah,
Ryan,
Taylor.
I would like for you to bring up that comment from Grant. The last comment. I think this is in interest because you see, Kankakov is a very physical region to play football in. I know because Kankakov l- is not very. It's not a skillful. It's not. It's physicality in a lot of ways. Kankakov. You see some fouls we are happening at the Gold Cup, my brother, and the referees are letting the game run. This is what I'm saying. The referees are letting the game run. So that's why I said I would start Junior Fleming in my team over Tariq McGee because Fleming is physical. He runs at players. He has the speed, the physicality of this region to me. But to just end all of this, we need to have Tyreek McGee on the field. So all the Jamaicans and all his fans, because he has a lot of fans. I've been
Yeah,
looking in
man.
the chats, all these streams, and he has a lot of fans. A lot of people has been clamoring for Tyreek McGee. So, um, give him a run, give him a play, make we see what I go on. Because if he's good and he's out there, I'm supporting him 100% as well. Because I'm all for the team. If I had to make a coach's decision tonight, though, I would start Junior Fleming. I would
Yeah.
start Junior Fleming tonight.
Tariq is a fun boy, man. He's the only interview I interviewed him, I think, 3 months ago. So if you guys haven't seen that interview, make sure you guys check it out. I do an interview with him, Bridget, and I get 13,000 views. So he's a fan favorite compared to the rest of Reggae Boys them. The rest of Reggae Boys them is over 2,000, 3,000. Tariq Maggie is 13,000, brother. So
Mm.
he have a lot of supporter. And recently I do a video on him and it's getting nearly 5,000 views. So he have a lot of supporter. So um I just hope you guys get your wish and hope he produce. But as you say, Kankakov is very difficult. It's very tough. It's a physical Kankakov. So yeah.
Yeah.
But what you expecting for the Reggae Boys to do? Yeah, look at the starting lineup already. Think they're going to line up. But which part on the pitch, the backer, you would love to see them improve more. Because we score a few goals, we have a good clean sheet, but the midfield didn't perform how would I love to see the midfield in the last game.
I think the starting lineup tonight is gonna tell us the intention, Ryan, of the coaches of Theodore Whitmore. When we see the starting lineup, we are gonna say we can basically determine what.
Attacking, I'm going to be defensive. You understand? I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. We are gonna decide tonight when we see the squad. And we see Andre Gray up front with Shamar Nicholson. Me know see a cut short thing with them on tonight. We not plan for play that little slide tackle thing there on the back. You see me and say if me see Andre Gray in the squad tonight, me know say we plan for run it up. As in I say run up the bag. We don't want to score goals. But if we don't, if me see we come out with one striker, Shamar Nicholson, Speedy William, because to be honest with you, we might see in the midfield tonight Daniel Johnson, Speedy Williams, and Shamar Nichols up front. That might just be the squad tonight.
Oh, great.
No agree. We might just see that tonight, Ryan. To be honest, I think we might see. Uh, we might see this tonight. Uh,
There's someone say if you can bring it up a little bit more. Yeah, the level. Kind of too far, they say.
okay, 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 okay. All right. I think I need to do this. I don't know if it's getting better.
The formation can drop down more than bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why my thing. And I saw on your thing, the formation was huge.
Yeah, my one was huge. Let me see, but check it out.
Yeah, yeah. I think you have to run.
Yeah, I think when you have to do it when you size it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is
Formation.
my team, guys. This is my team. Daniel Johnson, the CDM man. Guys, smash the like button, man. Come on, guys. Picture of Jamaica. Smash the like button, man. Smash it to pieces, man. Yeah, that's you have to do.
With all honesty, I think
Yeah, if that's the best way you can do this.
this might be the squad we run out tonight.
But your squad,
Theodore Whitmore. I think this might be what he goes out there with tonight.
my team.
Well, in your team, yeah, yeah, this might be the team. This is the team. I said Fleming where Maggie is, and I think that's the starting lineup potentially tonight. This is your team is so accurate, and you might just get it 100%. Actually, you might get it 100% with Tyreek Maggie.
Just a
Depends on.
second, my company a call.
Okay, is the photo of your formation foot horizontal? Yeah, I think his
Hello?
formation is on the opposite side. I prefer Ryan's team. I would only bring in Taxi and Gray. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. One, I think this is as I said, I wouldn't bring in Taxi. But I would start Fleming over Maggie. First half, if Maggie comes in second half and prove himself, you know who's the starter the next game. Either way, bro. But I think this team looks quite accurate. This team looks very close to what might be. Taxi not starting, bro. Taxi is gonna be rubbing the bench for a while, brother. Amari Bell has to really go out there and mess up himself. Amari Bell has to mess up himself and give up a goal, or he's just getting beat down the right hand side for us to see Taxi Lawrence. There's no way a coach is gonna change his starting backline after getting a clean sheet. It's that would be that don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. I know there's a lot of Taxi fans, but I don't see that happening. Don't see that happen. Yeah, I think Jamaica just chilling. Jamaica will win the game. As we said, to me, it's not. It's important. There's two things that's important tonight: winning the game, but the next important thing is to see how Jamaica play tonight. Did we figure anything else? Oh, did we improve? Did we work out something that can potentially go forward? Because when you look at it, Ryan, after tonight, we're only one game away from the quarterfinals. And in the quarterfinals, we don't have time to. Your mic is muted, Ryan. In the quarterfinals, we can't be trying to figure things out in the quarterfinal. And he's on a yellow card. I think Amari Bell is on a yellow card actually.
Yeah, if he get a yellow, he will be out for the Costa Rica game.
Not a problem. So you guys might get your wish for the next game, but I wouldn't drop him right now. because
Yeah, I
you
would.
know.
What I would do, I would play him, and then the quarterfinal, I would give him a second chance to see what. Because believe me, brother, he never have a great game. The last game.
Stacy and Hector is in isolation because he was roommates with Bobby Reid apparently. So he's in isolation. So I don't think Michael Hector will be playing tonight.
Big
Um,
ups, big up, big up, Stacey, and welcome, man. Welcome, man.
yeah, don't think Michael Hector will be playing tonight. Bill did not help the team to a clean sheet. Well, if him didn't help the team to a clean sheet, I guess nobody was playing left back then. Guess I 10 players we did a play with. I think so. If you don't think Amari Bell didn't help the team, as I said, the first half, I think Amari Bell got a 7 for me. He did enough. And
Make
what
too much people beat him, man. Go down by the wing. You were getting beaten too easy, man.
second half?
All first half too.
You watch a game over again, Ryan?
Yeah, I watch a game two time.
All
I
right.
just set up my TV for the record. So while I'm watching it, so when the game finish, I'm going to watch it back tomorrow morning, and then I make a next video. I think I watch it back over and over. He made the player get inside too much,
Mm-hmm.
and the player go down by the wing and beat him too much. You understand? You
Mm-hmm.
probably see the game different, but as a left back, you cannot make the man cut inside and beat it on the byline. Remember, a man beat him on the byline and it nearly cost us. The team nearly score on us.
But yeah. But you have to also realize that he wasn't getting much help from Blair Turgott recovering. Blair
Eh,
Turgott. You notice that?
Yeah, I agree with you, but you think system is overrated, Taylor, because a lot of people say we're not playing, don't have a system. You think system is overrated?
No, why I would say it's not overrated, Ryan, is if you have a system in place, it's easy for you to bring in players and get them up to speed easier. Because if me bring you into a job and me just tell us, say, yo, you see that factory, Ryan?
Yeah.
Just do what you want to do. You don't know what to do. But if I say every morning you come, we move these crates to this location, far right hand corner. It goes to the manager. The manager then stamp this. You kind of understand that there's a system, and after a week, you start realizing that you can handle the job. So I think if you have a system in place, it's easier to integrate players who come in later. Because if you don't have a system, you have chaos. You just have people just a play a ball, just line up a play a ball. So I think if you have a system, it's easier to bring people in, and they know what to do. They know their position. Because if you bringing you into the company, Ryan, and you're an engineer, and I
Mhm.
have you mopping the floor tomorrow, I have you don't your skill doesn't really work for that, right?
Yeah.
So I would say, Ryan, you're an engineer, so you know, so yeah, fix the machine them. So that's how the system works. So I think a system is I wouldn't say the system is overrated. I think me and God agree on that. I think Qatar and Panama would beat Jamaica easily right now.
You
Easily.
think
Those
so?
two. Yeah, man,
Especially.
those two
Yeah,
teams.
yeah, yeah. I think Qatar, but Panama beat them in the last Gold Cup. Beat them in the last Gold Cup quarterfinal. One
This
goal swinging.
Panamanian team, Ryan, is better than the last Panamanian team that we played. Because Jamaica also had a weaker team that Gold Cup. You
Yeah, you
don't
have
think
a
this
point.
Panama team I
I
see against Qatar the other night looked like a well-oiled machine?
yeah. And that's the difference with just Panama and the likes of Costa Rica and Panama, Costa Rica, and Honduras. When they're rebuilding fast. So they can have a bad tournament. Last Gold Cup, they have a bad tournament, but look at them this tournament. And it's just the facts. When every time Jamaica have a bad World Cup,
Hmm.
Panama and Costa Rica and Honduras, they always far ahead of us, quick.
Yeah, so Costa Rica, I don't feel threatened by Costa Rica. Um, Honduras has something really good going for them there in the Olympics. And I think once you're in the Olympics, Ryan, that tells me you have a good group of under 23 players coming up. So
And
I
that's what we has been missing, because when you look at same thing with the Panama and the Costa Rica and brother, whenever I want to make sure I call this right. Transition. Transition.
transition, yeah.
Transition from the under 23 team, from the under 20 to the senior team. How many of our players make that transition?
Well, good
2 years
call.
ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Remember, the only player in this team, is junior in the last under 20 team is Tariq McGee. But yet still he still cannot get a look in and play.
Yeah, so I spoke last night when you had to get some rest. I said I think Jamaica now need to shift after this World Cup. We have to have a total 360 shift with the football. We now need to I think we need to pay more focus to our under 17 or under 20 and our under 23s. I think that's where we need a top coach. We need a top coach at our under 17 level. Jamaica under 17 should be in every World Cup. Jamaica under 23 should be in every Olympics. There's no reason it can't be a thing based on talent, bro. It's to me, it's we don't have a coach. And so we need better coaches. We need a top coach. I don't think we necessarily need I wouldn't pay a top coach to coach the Reggae Boys right now. I think Paul Hall is the man for the job. But I would go for a top coach for our under 17s. I think that's where we start. We need to start right there. The under 17, we need to go to the World Cup and we have a whole 23 squad of young players that we say, okay, at least because we know not all 23 of them are going to really transition very well. So we can say,
But
Ryan, three
every
or four.
4 or 5 out there.
Yes.
But,
Mhm.
but but what we lack at our youth level, they don't put a lot of they, especially when the youth them coming up from under 17, under 20. They don't get the opportunity to play in the senior team. While Panama and Costa Rica, check it, Virgin. Man, I make up nothing. Panama and Costa Rica. What may I tell you something? Why you think Panama? No, why you think Costa Rica and Honduras been going to the World Cup consistently?
The youth level is
Because
very good.
the youth level is very good. They always in the World Cup every 10 years or every
Mhm.
15, 20 years. You have a under 17 guy the World Cup. We now have that consistent bridging. And it start from at a youth level bridging. The best set of teacher them, believe me, brother. The best set of teacher them, we should have a coach the youngster. It's very
It's
important for coach the youngster them.
it's the under 17, Ryan. That's where we're lacking because we're gonna have a problem now, If you don't have anybody coming through our youth programs, we're gonna have this discussion the next World Cup again, where we're worrying about one player play for Derby County, him look good in their left back. Or the midfielder from you see me from over that side there. So brother, we need to have I think Omar Holness was a player that we really didn't develop that player
Properly.
properly. When I saw that player in the under 17 World Cup, he was a man against boys. He was a man
Yeah.
against boys. The program allowed that kid to just
One more thing, Taylor, because we
disappear.
cannot underestimate this.
Mm.
When the likes of Panama, the likes of Costa Rica and Europe, I would really want to know how much percentage of their youngster went to college in the United States. That's the next question you want to know, because
Jesus
most
Christ,
of
that's
these
huge.
youth, yeah, most of the Jamaican youth, when they play the Manning Cup and they play under 17, under 20, they went to college. JFF can't afford to fly them back in. So that's the next thing we want to know. How much of these Panama and Costa Rica, how much of them went to college in the United States?
Yeah, that's you ask a
Because
really
because they're going
good
to have
question.
because if they go to college in their country, they have more time to train together, and
But
training is more
which
important.
this another problem now. They only go to UE. The only option is UE and UTech. or Michael or one of them school there. And so that's another thing we lack we lack top universities. Our It's not like Jamaica. Remember, I don't have any problem with Jamaican players going to university in America. You know why? University football in America is very competitive. It's very competitive. I think Omar Honis went to either North Carolina. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. He went to North Carolina. That player, when he went to North Carolina, because people have to understand, there's I study this. The style of play that the United States lower leagues and their schoolboy football is all about. It doesn't enhance skill. It's more about fitness, passing. It's
Structure.
yeah, it's just fitness, passing. Jamaican players are not like that. Jamaican players, to me, I would love to see more Jamaican players personally playing in African leagues. I think our style of play fit the African style of play more. It's speed and skill. Jamaican players are not very technical. It's a lot based on speed and skill. When they go to the United States to play, they end up the coaches take that away from the players. They take that away from the players and put them into their structure. Even wholeness, United States is what really took away, because wholeness to me remind me of a more attacking version of Rudolph Austin.
Yeah, yeah. I play with wholeness at under 15, under 30, under 20. I play him on the same team, Parish, Rudolph Speed coaches, Messi Marsh, Junior Fleming's on that team when they play Parish League when Rudolph Speed was the head coach from under 15. He's an excellent player. This guy has been driving. I have to take the taxi. This guy has giant BMW coming to training Virgin. So he have a lot of backing from them parents. You understand? Uptown youth, very disciplined, went to Ulmas.
Mhm.
But I think most of the, if we really want to be pro, the top pro them, in England, the youth them go to school or they just focus on school
They
or they
go
have
to
an
academy.
academy.
It's
They go to
academy.
it's school in it, school
Yeah,
and everything in it.
yeah. So this is why the academy thing is so important with Jamaica. So you see, I think as well we have to tame our expectations when it comes to Jamaican football. I think as well when we see some raw talent in, I could tell you about a player named JJ Johnson. I think Johnson out of Manchester High. I used to watch that guy play. I was going to Homo Technical. Striker out of Manchester High. This was one of the best strikers in the Costa Cup. And then we had Brown from Stets. What's that guy named Brown? He ended up playing for Jamaica. He played striker for
Yeah, he played for Russies,
no, he played for Stets, man. He played for Stets.
Stats. Yeah, I'm playing in the USL now.
Yeah.
I'm know who you're talking to.
And he
But big
went
up
to,
to Eddie.
yeah.
Big up to Eddie Gunners.
He went and played in Johnson went to university in America. You see the day him leave the island, Deshaun Brown. There he is. Deshaun Brown. The day Johnson went to play in America, I never hear anything else against about him. Another kid that played, I think this guy named Georgina, that played for KC. You remember that 17-year
No,
old who
not
scored?
yeah. I remember he played for Ulmers and Casey. Yeah.
All right, he transferred. That kid
Farmer
played.
Farmer have a good player too.
Where's that kid? He scored a really nice goal on his debut for Jamaica. Where
And
is
they,
he?
I never see him back again.
You never see him again.
I think the college in America kind of lost some of our youth. They went to college, and we have to look at this, we have to look at the bigger picture. Most Jamaican youth, when I was growing up, I always want to go foreign. Most Jamaican youth foreign minded, especially when they coming from the garrison. Me myself, a foreign minded when I young. I always want to play overseas. So you see, the moment you have a better life to come out of Jamaica and you're going to university, this is their goal. Me reach America, me stop play football, me start the other thing, them get distracted because They want a better way out. They want to leave the country.
Yeah,
So
you're
that's
right.
why some of the thing were kind of lost with some of our footballers them when they go America because
You're right, no
they
James.
in ego. Their
Yeah.
ego is to go overseas. That's one of
Right.
the next things.
So Ryan, I go add to what you say, cause tonight you look like you're up on fire. Like at this conversation, my love, like we are click right now. You say something. You see, most professional football players in the UK, they don't go to college. You see, when you end up at academy, bro, football is your life. You're just there. The education is secondary. The education is just to make sure you're just not in academy, just waiting to go to training. When you go to university now, you start enjoying university lifestyle. You start about fraternities. You're talking about parties, beer pong, all these kind of things. So now players is not fully focused on football anymore. They also start to enjoy life outside of football. You see, when you're focused and you're in an academy, what football, you eat, sleep football. School is secondary. Who was those two players from Jamaica from the under 17 that went to Barcelona? Was it Barcelona or PSG? I'm not sure. They brought them over there. Somebody in the
Oh,
chat can probably tell
we
us.
think long time ago.
About 4 or 5 years ago, there was these two kids that they send them to Barcelona for training camp or something. I don't remember.
You sure it's not Valencia?
Or Valencia, somewhere in Spain.
Valencia.
Correct me,
Valencia.
guys. Correct me. And Swiss monster cheese, something like that. He's correct. Craig Butler to me, and I said this on your thing. Craig Butler has the formula to take Jamaican football to the next level. The academy, my friend. You see, when a child knows that even though I live in a community and I be a gunshot of fire, but I have a family outside that, which is my academy that I'm playing football, it gives you an instant escape. When you go back home to the garrison, it's just your yard. You know, say one day you're gone if you're good enough. That's what academy does for you. And I think the fact that Jamaica lacks academies, we will continue see football players just get missing after they play the Cup or the Costa Cup. Fletcher, I see they pushing up Fletcher. They were pushing up Bimbo. What's that guy that went?
Bembo.
Yeah,
Bembo.
Bimbo that went to George's. He went to George's. Those kids, if you don't end up in a good coach hand, they're gonna fail because Bimbo was he was raw talent. He was raw talent, but he needed to learn more. You can succeed in Manning Cup and the Costa Cup with raw talent, but you see the next level, you need another level of training.
That's the same thing Tariq Maggie said. When him go to Belgium, is a totally different thing. And remember I said when Tariq pick up the ball and him left, he only go left. He don't go right.
Yeah.
He only pass the ball left. He don't go right. You understand? When you're a professional footballer, no. You have to be a Iron Robin. You have to be a Lionel Messi. You has to be up to Leon Bailey Bridging. Him can use him both foot. How many of our Jamaican players know who hype up? They can use them both foot properly.
Let me give them a little history, Ryan,
They,
because me older
yeah.
than Ryan, people. Just make you know, Ryan a young youth, Ryan is in his 20s. Let me tell you this. Uh, what the day when Netherlands became my favorite football team was watching Patrick Kluivert, Overmars, Davis,
Oh, hold on, the man.
Seda.
Me see why young Karumi, because Karumi support Netherlands and never see smoke without fire.
Yeah,
Karumi love your bridging.
you see them side the day that I saw that Holland team play, me say me find a team where me can watch. You remember Davis playing with his glasses in the midfield, Seedorf,
Yeah,
them players, the Patrick Kluivert, who's now the coach of Curacao.
yeah.
You know, Patrick Kluivert was in line to coach the Dutch team. You see, Dutch Holland plays total football. You see what I say? And total football is not just taught in the Netherlands when you get to the senior men's team. It starts from you have on anything to do with Holland. Holland plays this open style of football, you're gonna get chances against them, but they're gonna get more chances against you. So this is where my attacking minded football sense comes from. Is watching how Holland plays. It's like you can give teams opportunity, but if you give them two opportunity and then give you three, and say you can score, you're gonna win most of the time because they're gonna have to score 100% of the time they get those opportunities against you. It's a statistic things, brother. But if you play defensive football, the moment you're down 1 or 2 nil at halftime, you're guaranteed to lose the game because you cannot come back and score. The style of play you play don't is not going to assist you in scoring goals. So this is what I said. Jamaica has to move away from that, and we have to go back to the under 17 after this World Cup, brother. After this World Cup, we have to say no. Something radical. And you see, I love what Ryan LFC, all these guys, Formula Sport, all you guys who have your YouTube channel. I think it's gonna be our duty after this World Cup to make sure, say, we bring focus on our under 17s and make sure we have a good coach. We don't want them to just fling in a coach because a man just win D Cup or win Manning Cup. You're giving them the same style of coaching that we play in Jamaica. We need a top coach at our under 17 level. That's where the money needs to be.
Under 17, under 20.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Japan team. The same coach that coach the Japan under 23 team, coach the senior team. So you see the pathway. These are the pathway. I think Tapa Whitmore should, if he is the biggest coach in Jamaica, meaning certified, I think he should take responsibility of the under 23 team too.
No, we can't do that. I think Tapa Whitmore need to take control of his coaching career by getting his career upgraded.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Where I go to this now, Ryan, is now you have Tapa Whitmore preparing players for the next level. And me and you see what Tapa does at this level. He's too conservative, brother. We want players with a sniper. We want to train our players. Them say, listen, you can run out there and you can score a hat trick at any time. But you need a coach to put your players in that position and have formation set up for them, bro. We can't have Tapa Whitmore at those intricate points. We can't have him at the under 17 or the under 23s. We can't, bro. It's too vital. Moving forward after this World Cup, Ryan, also on your channel, I'm here to support you. We have to bring, we just like how we are pushed right now for the senior team, we need to do lives where we on them on the GFF to pay attention to the under 17s. And not only that, you see, we need to start having the GFF tracking these players after they leave the under 17. We can't, because if we tell you, we have to do something about that. We have to do it. You see what I'm saying? No, Coach Karomi, if you tell you the truth, me rate Tapa as what what his service to our nation, but it's just like you help me one day through me did hungry, and every day I see you, me have to give you money. Every day I see you, it's like, brother, you help me and thank you very much, but me can't pay you back for the rest of my life. Jamaica cannot keep paying back Tapa Whitmore by giving him this job for the rest of our football future, bro. We can't, bro. We have to say, Tapa, thank you very much for your service, but you have to upgrade yourself as a coach and come back. If you come back, come compete for the job. And I don't want Tapa get his pro license in CONCACAF either. We need him to be in Europe, either England, Netherlands, or Belgium, or Spain. We
I
need
think
him
he
for
should go to Netherlands, Bridget. Or go to England. I think England is the perfect place because we have so much English-based player. And the next thing to brother, every World Cup we're going for English-based player, no problem. But if you have a system, why United States don't do that half thing?
Ryan,
You don't think?
Ryan, I'll be
Yeah,
right back. I gotta load up my glass of wine and come
yeah,
back.
yeah. Guys, why we have to always going? Canada not doing that. United States not doing that. Costa Rica not doing that. Honduras not doing that. Panama not doing that. Jamaica is so special that they are the only place in the world of other people, someone in the chat, in the background. If you want to be on the show, you have to show your face, man. Cannot have someone coming on and I'm not seeing them face. Need to see a face, my brother. Face, no disrespect. Face, show your face. Yo, Sawagwan,
The recruit.
What? Yo, I mean, the doctor of J anyway,
link making up, link making up.
The hooligan them a roll you know, dog. Big up the whole of the subscriber and viewer.
Over here, do some recruiting right now.
Right now, Kiddo Taylor I say I put up live, so him should have there a Gold Cup and play for Jamaica. That me I tell you, dog.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. So we here not talk about the under 17 thing, but you know, we will get to that, you know. Yeah, man. They over here, so recruit Kiddo Taylor.
Think a joke thing, see it, I know.
See it, dog. You think a chattings.
See it, I know.
Yeah, man. We're there live with Kiddo Taylor, brother. We are doing what the JFF supposed to do. Yeah, man. That me I tell you about, man.
Cataract, we are talking about the under 17. We need to get this choked up from under 17.
But that me I tell you, bad man, we there so right now, car humbling in one little part, in one little place, around one little part before we go to stadium in Ireland over there. And we are look for recruit Kiddo Taylor Hart. The dog the on it live with Kiddo Taylor Hart. And man, I say him should have there Gold Cup now a kickball for Jamaica. So but I don't know what's up, brother. We don't understand what's up. And them youth, those are the future of Jamaica. I can tell you that. You understand? So it's real, you know. The journey of the fan, the dog roll one 3 hour come pick me up. Down at one part in a South Florida and they will roll back up. You understand? I got crush and do road. You see me? About 4 hours the dog there on the road, dog, for come catch me and they gonna bring me back up to Orlando. I saw a link I make, you know.
Okay.
So people
but Kata,
understand the support. I said, understand the support in the Reggae Boyz is no joke. You see it? It's a lifestyle. Yeah. Where are some G? Big up my friend Taylor over there in Sweden. Or Taylor, you have to go change the color jersey up a match there, but can't take it blue, you know that.
Hot. It's hot over here, hot. The heat turn up.
Boy, even one pinstripe or one tie-dye.
Look. Cataract, look. See jersey around
but we don't understand the blue Taylor. Today is a yellow day or a green day.
See jersey around there say hot.
He man say hot. Hi, Papa. So what you say, Ryan?
Yeah, we think about this team. We have a few teams where I say, yo, this would I love to see, but check out Taylor one first. Him go with Taylor go with Andre Blake in goal, Leon Moore, Low.
Ryan, that's not the team that I'm going with. This is the team that I think Tapa will start.
Okay, this is the team that you think Tapa will start.
But what I'm asking, because you were there on the road a long time.
Yeah.
And you are Rome. We can't tarry too long because we want to catch you and go live when we reach the stadium and show you badness. Dog, Costa Rica and FA set up them thing. And I sell jersey and everything in one car park.
Just pass it.
No cap. Oh, JFF, who not do?
Really?
The man have our umbrella. The man have them jersey. The man set up a thing in a car park like that.
One big tent over there.
Come back, me I tell you, bro.
Our tent there start.
You understand? Serious dog, me I tell you. And for them match at the night match, you know. And then they from Shirley. I sell like them the downtown parade. Jeff, if I want to do, man, I'm not serious about the thing, daddy. And I come ball about now the money. The man them there sell everything. Costa Rica shirt, hat.
Just Taylor.
And an official thing in them.
Taylor, the other day, I go 36 tour in Canada. I look at Reggae Boyz shirt to buy. And I go in at the last store, I go in a bridge on football store. You know, say, Miss Panama jersey, Miss Costa Rica jersey,
Alex, I got nothing about
Miss 80 jersey, and I don't see Jamaica jersey. Me I say, what is? Jamaica have more when him there, a more bigger brand for Costa Rica and Panama. Yes, still.
It's the same thing happening. Like one of the I'm friends with one of the guys who is a broker who bring in like 90% of the alcohol into Sweden because they have a monopoly on that. And he says they stopped bringing Red Stripe to Sweden now. There's no more Red Stripe in Sweden. And you know what he said? He says like it's like to get things done with Jamaicans. It's like you have to shape them up and wake them up out of bed. Him say you have to shape them up and wake them out of bed to get them to get something done.
Yo, dog. Sorry for cut to J Taylor. Yo, Ryan, somebody tell Jeff if you call him on the man. I'll suck at the righteous or chat with Dre anyway, you know. That me I show you, brother. The dog direct and live the dog. I'ma talk to the dog, brother. I link in for watch the Jamaica match. We don't know how which them are thing, but them a beer correspond me I say. I say Taylor live. Yo, dog.
Them ask if you want to get added.
Hey. So
add them to
the
the
thing
live,
there.
man. I ask him if I'm seriously play for Jamaica.
No, man, I feel them thing them I talk, man.
No, I'm decline it.
Oh, I'm decline it. Can't you in batch them
like,
yeah.
In batch them for low.
Cataract I use the charger.
Me I use it. Me I have to rotate the charger. You understand? And we're there in one place, so we don't know. We are sharp shoot. If you can understand what that means. Oh,
Cataract,
we not go much only.
Cataract, where in England you live?
Where in England I lived?
Yeah, because
so let me tell you. Go ahead, Dre. Let me hear the question.
Yeah, because you see me did do
go on the next time, Mom. It's we clear it up for you.
We did do the B license with Tottenham here in Scandinavia, but since the COVID-19 thing kind of shut down. Yeah, me have
hello,
to
what's
come
up?
to England. Me have to come to England, come do it. So that's why I say me the link you when me there UK.
When I lived in England, I first went to I lived in a place called Tooting in South London. And then when I left Tooting, I went to Birmingham. So that's where I spent most of the decade, Birmingham. And then so we go to University over Leeds. That's why we say MOT, marching on together. Always Leeds, always will. Leeds United, we say till we die.
Turn left onto Kingston.
You understand? So, mainly in London, in South London, but it was a small piece of time in Peckham. You get me? But not too long.
You know, the grit.
Peckham and the grit, you know. You want to go back for it?
You can find it.
You want to go back for it? Huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, Ryan, I lose my train of thought. Ryan. I was gonna say to you that you see
so here I go on man and the people them on a lick up the friend like
man. Right now,
yeah, tell the people that not call me right now cause the man in that thing with is
Cataract.
Yeah, internet I go shaky because they might drive.
Yeah.
What may I say to you is though, Ryan, is I want to just give you an example what happened to the players them as to why them get lost. Imagine you try to teach a man for read at 25. Him probably gonna learn for read, you know. But he might go running at some word where he might go buck. He might go running at some big word where he might go call somebody and say, how you pronounce that word? So you see, no, with the JFF, why we lose those players after the youth level is because
Gaza. It's serious around it.
Tell them that papers are work, man.
Yeah. Cataract not ready yet, man. Cataract can make be a nice post team. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
so add him back.
Yeah, I say the foundation at our youth level is like you didn't teach player them how to read And then when them reach 25, you expect them to come in at and win spelling bee. You get what I mean? Like you ask them man them to go a World Cup and you never
Yeah.
teach them the fundamentals at the youth level. So this is why so many players don't translate after they leave. You see our players at the under 23 level or the under 17 level. It's because the style of the coaching at that level for Jamaica is not that
Weak.
great. It's
It's
weak.
weak.
So it doesn't translate into the pro
Hold
game
on.
very well.
Ryan, let me say one thing and then me jump off I live. Let me say
Yeah.
one thing and jump off I live. Let me give you a breaking news. Taylor. The
Yeah.
Arsenal youth them say them papers are work on Jamaica just be patient. Just be patient. Right, remember people, remember so you hear it from Ryan LFC first. The Arsenal youth, them. Me not say single them. Say just be patient. Them papers are work on Jamaica to them thing. You read that. Big up on yourself. We are forward. We'll go and hold the faith and hold the journey. Taylor, big up yourself. Ryan, big up yourself. We
Yeah,
link
big
it
up.
up. We
Yeah.
link it up when we reach our stadium. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
We have breaking live news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna continually have to depend on people like Cataract and them to get in touch with English-based players. Just like we're
Yeah.
saying, if we don't sort out our youth football,
Yeah.
Ryan,
Structure.
we're gonna reach another problem here again. Me and you, I go probably there. So hopefully we're doing bigger and better things 4 years from now. But we probably end up on this live talking about
That will be the
English-based
same thing, Taylor, man. Nothing will change. It will be the same thing over and over, over and over.
Dude, the only reason they're not transitioning is not because of Tapa. Tapa is not coaching at the under 17. He's not coaching at the under 23 level. This is not Tapa's fault. And this is as I'm saying, is brother, the allocation of funds is not allocated in the right areas, brother. I understand say our senior team Ryan is the big team we are watching on TV, but we need to allocate more resources to the under 17 level. You see, man, say, this what we need so we can have more players coming through. So we can have more players coming through. And as I just say, we need an academy because when we send our players go University America, they might go turn cruff. They might get a good education, but they might turn cruff in a football. They might turn cruff.
That one of the thing. That's why most top Jamaican athlete track and field don't go to college in America. Why is that? Why is the last 15 years, 20 years, we have the best athlete them go to university in Jamaica? Why Usain Bolt never go United go college in America?
You know the funny thing, Ryan? We also lose a lot of track athletes to America. The same American system there. We lose because, bro, it's so much distraction when you go to university, bro. When you go to university is a lifestyle, brother. University is like a world by itself, University party is different from a regular dance where you're going, brother. You ever been to a university party and you see them pull out the red cup them and the beer pong table them? It's a different setting, brother. So I feel like a lot of our players them get caught up in the university lifestyle. When them reach and them lose focus, the football don't keep evolving on the same pace that we expect.
Shatta said United States nice. Me remember my brethren, usually go college, top player, went to Excelsior with me, and every Friday him call me, yo ball, we are dealing, and have the red cup in him and him a take picture. And while at England is just training, eat, sleep, the man them at least go school for 3 hours out of the day. 3 hours, most of it a football.
A football, bro. We have these. I told you, my friend is a Rasta here. He have 2 kids right now at FC Copenhagen. Those kids don't go to regular school. You see him 13-year-old son Ryan. He's my size. He's a defender. I run over white people, like white kids, like him just run through them. He's at FC Copenhagen, and when I talk to him, I say, "Yo, under 17 at Jamaica, I'm to play for now." But they're trying to do everything right now to make sure he plays for Denmark under 17. and he's a 13-year-old right now. 13-year-old. In next year, they want to move him up. This youth strong with them food that when Rasta Bridging and cook him kids them. FC Copenhagen, Champions League club. This kid is in their academy right now.
Yeah. Bobby Reid have COVID, guys. For the person who was asking for Reid, Bobby have COVID. But yeah, I think we need to do more. We need to do more better, and I think the more academy we have in Jamaica, that's going to be better for us. I think 15 years from now, it will be better for Jamaica. Not done by the JFF, you know. You're going to
Ryan, I heard
private
stories that they're
investment.
building an academy in Jamaica, not for Jamaica Football Federation, but I heard that they're
Most of the academy is not Jamaica. Mount Pleasant, one of the best academy
I
right
heard
now.
that there's gonna be a big academy where they're supposed to build about 3 or 4 football fields or something. I can't give you the
I think
exact.
Craig Butler going to do what I'm not sure, but we need more. The more we can get more foreign investment, because the person who own Mount Pleasant is.
So it's an hour and a half before the game, so the starting lineup should be out shortly. All right?
Yeah, I'm looking, not seeing it yet.
Starting lineup should be out. But I'm hearing things about football academies in Jamaica.
Is that the way, man? Is that the way, man?
I'm watching these madmen right now in the dressing room dancing. But I see Andre Gray showing his jersey.
Yeah, coach is next. Where you find? Where you see that? Where you see the lineup?
I look like Andre Gray might be getting a start, as you said. I'm not sure, but I see based on what I'm seeing on Instagram, it's
Which way you see that?
one of my brethren just sent me a screenshot, but this doesn't look. Will Bobby have COVID? Ryan, that person who is you need to get some information. No, we have information on my brethren's son, bro. It's my
Bridging,
friend.
may I tell you the truth, brother?
It's my friend.
It's anytime my son I play football the right way, him not play for Jamaica, brother, unless things change.
Any kids may have them have to play for Jamaica, brother. Because we are gonna change things. You see this YouTube channel.
So that may I tell you, say, the only way my son I play for Jamaica and my daughter, unless things change. No.
Ryan, don't underestimate. Them said, how the hell is so
That's
Hector
it.
is in the team? Coach is Dexter saying Hector is in the team, I guess.
Yeah. So all they say Hector is isolated.
Corey Burke, Shamar Nichols up front.
You see, coach not giving Blake no chance.
Well, we don't know. So oh God, Corey Burke and Shamar is starting.
Yeah.
That's well, I don't know. Shatta, I don't know if Shatta get the squad. Because I'm not see the squad yet, but Shatta them of them. Somebody else said the starting lineup is out. So apparently that is the starting lineup. Corey
I
Burke.
look on Twitter.
Corey Burke with oh God. Corey Burke with Shamar Nicholson up front. He said Simon Preston's Twitter. But is that Simon Preston starting lineup or the official lineup from the Reggae Boyz?
Yeah, if once it's Simon one, it good.
But if you I've seen Simon last week said he got 7 or 8 correctly out of his starting lineup than what the JFF came out with. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Is it his predicted starting lineup that he thinks he's gonna start?
Here we go. Him say Corey Burke, Shaman Nichols, Leon Bailey. So you can fix that now. You can change that now, Taylor. So Corey Burke, Shaman Nicholson, Leon Bailey, Blade Teargat, Daniel Johnson, Hector Bell, Alvas Powell, Leon Moore, Low, and Andre Blake, captain. Here we go. So yeah, so you can tweet that.
Bad request, Corey Burke.
Yeah, no free spec coaches decks. Yes,
So,
sir. Wagwan.
Wagwan Ryan.
How are you?
I'm good, man. You?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah, man. I hear you say a thing a while ago
Wow.
about your son.
Canada, I'm a play for if Jamaica to change them ways,
No,
Bridget.
regardless of the fact of what you think, your son have to play for Jamaica.
My son, if
As long as him
JFM
good,
not change
him have to play for Jamaica.
them fight them father, and them now go fight me again. Them
Listen,
now go
man.
fight my
Listen,
offspring, brother.
listen.
Guys, smash the like button, man.
Things are changing. So you have to give the benefit of the doubt that things will get better.
Yeah?
Now, the gentleman who is on with you, I don't know if you know who I am, but I need to know where all the players of Jamaican heritage are, so I can keep track of them.
Yeah, man. I will link you up with my friend.
So you can talk to Ryan, and Ryan will give you some information.
Yeah, man.
You know, because yeah, man, whatever we can do to make the football better.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother.
We have to do.
I'm with you.
And
you 100%.
When you look at what's happening now, I think the football is getting better. And we just have to work with the JFF. And yeah, Ryan.
They must style on at this week.
Listen. Listen, I spoke to you several times. You can't be beating them all the time. Them trying with the little bit of resources that them have. They don't have the resources that the United States. The United States of America have so much money that they can do anything. If we had the same resources as the United States with the amount of people that we have, the 2.8 million people, if we are this good with 2.8 million people comparing to the United States, 230 million people, if we are this good, can you imagine if we had 10 million people and the money that they have to put into their football system? So you have to look into that. One day, I hope and I'm praying that the football will get better from the administration onto the field, and everything will transpire, and Jamaica football, because we rank 40 something in the world. There is no way a small country like Jamaica with 2.8 million people should rank 45 in the world. We shouldn't even near that. And let me tell you something, we are doing good things. And I think in coming years, Jamaica is going to rank in the 20s. Because we are not short of talent, you know. We are not short of talent. Let me tell you what hampering us. The money to put into football and infrastructure. Anytime we start,
it's not all about money, there,
but money. Okay, money. Without money, you can't build good infrastructure. You can't have good playing field.
That's true.
You can't. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't have good stadiums that then can go in comfortable go playing. How many Premier League clubs in Jamaica have a proper facility?
That's true. Up to the facility where you bring me there 2 weeks ago, I don't think nowhere in Jamaica is like that.
Okay, and this is not even a A grade facility. This is probably a C or D grade facility.
Yeah, top class, man. Pitch nice.
Soft. Yeah, I mean, if I take you up to Toronto FC, which is a state of the art facility, you say, wow,
I've been
You
there
know,
before, man.
you've been there before. All right.
Top class, bro.
So you know
Just
what
outside of
it
London.
is. Yeah. So if we start having people putting money into football in Jamaica, the football will get better. The first thing that I would target in Jamaica is playing surfaces. You cannot play football if the surface is not good. It is not conducive to good football. So if you look at this year Premier League, there's better football playing because the surfaces are better than what they're used to.
Yep.
They're
Agree.
playing on the artificial turf, which gives you an even bounce. They're playing in Stadium East, which is better than the Waterhouse pitch, the Tivoli pitch. So you can see better quality football. And until they start building up certain facilities, because when you look at it, I made a suggestion to the JFF that they need to find about 8 facilities in Jamaica to play Premier League football. And also, the Premier League teams, they can use their home ground as training surfaces. So you don't play and train on the same surfaces. And when you start doing that, you will have better prepared facilities, better prepared surfaces, because it won't be chewed up. You won't be on it 7 days a week.
24/7. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So you might train 4 days a week on it. You can also rotate the size that you train on. So you can train on one half today or tomorrow and you rest it for 2 days. You know, every time you finish training, you have to do some work on it and get it back up to standard. The irrigation system, listen, no care how much grass if you don't have water.
Yeah.
Water is the source of growing good
Taylor,
grass.
just a second. Taylor, me are going to send you the link because me are going to jump on and watch along one and stuff. So,
Yeah, man, you're right about that. I can't see the person name that's on because there's a super chat covering, but you're right about that.
yeah, big up Shatter for the
Yeah, man,
the
my
super
name
chat.
is Devon, you know?
Devon. So Devon, because the thing is, we have to move away from the artificial surface as soon as possible because research showed that you see playing too much football on artificial turf, it give players knee injury over time because of the shock, the impact.
All right, let
So
me tell you what happened to artificial. They're coming out with a new as a matter of fact, I think it's out already. A
okay,
new synthetic grass that
okay,
looks like natural grass, which does not give you the same effect as the first artificial turf that they brings out. And this is the one that they're using now.
okay.
Okay, when you look at the fields in England, you think they're all natural grass?
I was wondering because they
They are
played it
not all
perfect.
natural grass. It's the same synthetic that is weaved in with the grass to form a blend, and it gives you
Okay, a
a
balance.
better yes. Yes, so your pitch don't get that dirt spot where you see the brown spots and all those things. You know, but until we get there, we have
Oh,
to
they
try
saying
to
Shamar.
to
The coach is saying Shamar is starting at. Is Shamar going to play top midfield? Is that what Coach Karum is saying?
Yeah,
So
it
he's
look
not
like.
playing
But
up
that's
top.
the formation. Coreyberg, that means Coreyberg going to play center forward and Shamar going to play because he played that for him. He played that for him in club. He played top midfield most of some of the game them for him club.
Okay,
so
okay. So this is why wouldn't you start
if they're
Andre
lining
Gray up
up
front?
that way, that means Corberg gonna Shamar is gonna play off the shoulder of Corberg as a false nine.
Yeah, 4-4-2. It
Yeah.
probably be a 4-4-2.
So 4-4-2. That's yeah, all right. That's what I had up first. But why wouldn't we go for a gray up within the 4-4-2?
Which
God,
preference?
man, this team, this coaching thing is a headache, brother.
But
Cause it
Corberg
was
has been on farm still, for the match sharpness and farm this season in the MLS and stuff. I don't know.
so, but who is more clinical to you?
I would
Who's
say
more
Gray more clinical.
that because I think Corey Burke and Shamarnicus kind of offer similar things in a way. So you would like to have someone who kind of brings something else to contribute to kind of blend, as coach was talking about, to blend these two guys. But as we say, I'm okay with the starting lineup for now.
The coach might have a plan
Mhm.
because you have Costa Rica coming up in the next 4 days.
Yeah.
And what if his plans is he's gonna interject Gray at the end of this game and give him the last 20 minutes
Mm-hmm.
and then transition him into the Costa Rica game. You never know.
Next question I really want for ask is still not there. Why have Tariq Megia been in second tournament and him haven't even played 30 minutes worth of football in the last two tournaments? Why keep on bringing him in the team? So World Cup qualifier, we're going to have Tariq Megia in the team and not playing against some weaker opponents in the World Cup. Why not give Tariq Megia a chance?
And it would be unfair of me to answer that question because I don't know what the coach is thinking. I
Ja,
don't
ja.
know what plan the coach has for him. I mean, the coach is the coach. He coaches the team. We don't know if Tyreek carrying an injury. We don't know, so we can't speculate to say why is he not. He might be getting game time in this game. Who knows?
I think he will get some game time, coach.
Yeah, I think he will get some game time. And you see, if he was not playing any football when he was in Belgium, the coach have to take his time to introduce him into these tournaments.
And coach, if he went to Belgium and came back and you're not seeing much improvement as well, you wouldn't be as convinced as well to start him.
Well, he was working with Butler, and I think Butler. I have some of the clips that Butler sent to me, and I think he's doing some good stuff. I think he's right now. I think he should be fully fit.
Yeah,
He's striking the ball better. He's using both feet now.
yeah.
So hopefully it will pays off.
Coach, I'm definitely, as I said, I'm glad I met you through Ryan, because one of the things I want to do here in Scandinavia, I already registered my business. This is why I'm trying
Hmm.
to get my coaching license, not necessarily as to be a coach, but I want to have a football agency here, as to where, because I'm just looking at the Scandinavian leagues and I'm saying, why is there not more Jamaican players here?
Yeah, I said it for years that we
Yeah,
need to start exploiting the Scandinavian league because players can transition there into the bigger leagues in
This is
Europe.
this is where Turgot is playing. Listen, games here. I think because people only watch the English league, the stadiums are as full here. When them see fans here, they have the same hooligans. It's crazy here. Football. This is
True,
why Sweden went that far. Um,
true.
one of the Swedish best players is now the assistant coach at Barcelona as well. So it's the football is here. I saw because my ex-girlfriend, her dad was a sponsor for Brøndby, the football club in Denmark. That's I think when
Rudolph Austin used to play for them.
yeah, he left Leeds and came there, and then he went to another club. And Rudolph Austin, his style of play, as I said, was just a bit too aggressive, because when you come to this league, it's more composure on the football, and I think that's what a lot of Jamaican players lack, is composure. When they have the football, they look jiggy. It's like they might think they have to do something quicker. But what I noticed the coaches teaches here is like, you need to know what you're gonna do before you receive the football. So when you have the football, you give yourself options and you can be more calm on the football. It's a simple little thing, but I think it's like Jamaica, we say, yo, You get the ball, hold up your head now and knock it. No, you need to know where your teammates are before you receive the football. And then you position yourself and then you receive the football. Then you don't have much problems when you get the football. And I think those simple things we can, it's like I'm saying, whoa, that's just a simple tweak to the mindset of a player instead of telling
Well,
a man, hold up your head when you get the ball.
well, you hit the nail on the head. If you look at some of these players, even in Canada that I coach, they're making 6 different moves before them even receive the ball.
Exactly.
They're too busy. They're too busy. They need to relax and play because with my players, I I limit their touches. I mean, I play 1, 2, 3. One,
Yeah.
receive it. Two, set it up. Three, it's gone to your teammate. Okay. I don't want you to be touching the ball 6, 7, 8, 9 times. This is not how football is played.
Yeah. Because if
You
you
know,
touch the ball too much time, coach, it already tells me that you're unaware of your positioning on the
after
field.
yes, 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 and you're not technically sound because if you can play it on the 1 and 2, bonus to you. That's
Yes.
what I'm looking for.
It's gonna give you better aware because this is another thing, Ryan. You see, being aware. Look at when Messi doesn't have the ball. You see how much he's looking around. He's looking to see where he's at on the pitch because he knows when he receives the ball, he needs to receive the ball where he's not in either a clogged up position or he can then move into a space. You get what I'm saying? Your awareness before you receive the ball is so important, brother. It's not just kick it and run. Kick it and run to a location where you give yourself the best opportunity to receive the ball and then do something positive. Another thing before I let coach speak again is positive and negative pass. I'm saying this. You can have 100% passing rating after a game, but 90% of your passes were negative, meaning the team was in transition and then you pass the ball in a negative position. You see what I mean? That's that's also important. Positive and negative passes. They count that here in Ryan. A lot of time you see the coaches writing down. A coach telling me they're writing down to see how many negative passes you're producing per game. So because they're looking for players who are gonna give the team have more positive passes to give the team a better chance moving forward. So it's not your 100% passer. I see people say Hector had 100% passer rate, but how many passes were negative, were positive and negative passes that stopped the team in their tracks of transitioning? That those things are important.
True.
What's to do with
We need more better coaches at the youth level. I think just like in Jamaica, they have the better teacher at the basic level. I think that's the same thing we need to do. Curtis Bell, he coaching at the under 15. All of the best coach them we should not the great manager them or the great coach coaching at the Manning Cup and the Premier League. We need to have our better coaches at the lower level because it's fundamental better there, brother.
yeah,
The
yeah.
learning start there. Everything you learn at a young age, you have that same habit when you grow up, brother.
Coach Karomi said
Coaching,
long ball bring 3 points. That
coaches,
was the
coaches education is key.
that,
What
that was,
what
go ahead, coach. Sorry.
one of the things that Jamaica need to do, which I I I have read that they're gonna start the coaching education system in Jamaica. And not only that, after they finish a batch, you have to revisit and have coaching seminars. Because when you have coaching seminars, you can do exchange. So you exchange ideas and work and new ideas and new things, and work together. I mean, it doesn't mean that because a coach is coaching at Waterhouse, he can't integrate with a coach at Tivoli Gardens. You
Yeah.
must be able to share information.
You know what I saw here, coach? I was playing second division with a club named Vellensbeck, and we had an entire week where we just watched tape. There
Yeah,
was an entire week of training which is was just watching tape, and the
yeah,
coach says,
classroom.
"I don't need you to watch any other players on the tape. Watch what you're doing and think about your position on the field." And then they would bring another team and say, "This is the player that's playing your position. Look how your movement compares to this player, or if you're doing the right thing." I'm wondering if we do those things, if going over tape is as important as the physical training in football in Jamaica.
It is very important.
But
It
listen,
is very
guys,
important. Players'
and
education of the game is very important.
that's the same thing that Coach Whitmore was complaining about. The senior team don't have a video analyst for watch back video and all that at this level. So you're telling me that JFF, and this is why Devon, when they hear Devon, put on harder than JFF. You're telling me JFF cannot buy a proper camera off Amazon and get a youngster like a Ryan LFC, like someone who know about, and say, listen, we're not paying you, but we're giving you the experience to travel in with us overseas and all of
Yeah,
these
but
things.
Ryan, they don't need no camera. All the games are taped. All these
Yeah,
games
but
are taped
so
and
why,
available to them.
why
What they need to do is go back and watch the games, pick out all the negative things in the games, and work on it with the players. Tell them what they're doing wrong from what they're doing right, and so forth. We have that in our system where we have somebody comes in and we watch back the game and they break the game down
Yes.
to the T. And when we go back on the training pitch, the weaknesses of the player, these are what we work on to get them better. That is why
Also,
this is
sports
why Canada
psychologist,
is start
coach.
playing good football.
Sports is coach also a sports psychologist. Most of these teams have a sports psychologist, as
Hmm.
far as to get the players' mindset in the right place before each game,
True.
because a player can have all the talent in the world, but if this is not connected to this, you're out of touch, you're out of sync. You see what I mean? So they have sports psychologists who motivate players and say specific things to trigger them to think differently, to remotivate themselves. So it's not just on the field play. I think that's one of the things that everybody is calling for Maggie. We don't know where Maggie what his mentality is, or where his mental state is, how plugged in he is.
Taylor, me
You
no
know,
cut
And
you yet.
and you're
Taylor, we will
absolutely
pick up,
right.
guys. We will pick up. I have to jump over to the watch along link now. I just drop it in the chat, so you guys just hit on it, Devon. I just send it, but we
Yeah, I'm
want to
going to
continue
coaches
this.
this.
All right, Taylor, jump
mhm.
on that link. Viewers, make sure you guys jump on the link.
What tailor are you? What tailor are you?
I will give you the information
Yeah.
and him
Yeah,
number.
and we talk.
All
But
right.
guys, I'm going over on the watch along. The link I just pin it in the comment section. So just click on that. We're going to continue with the conversation. So see you
Is this the
guys.
link? You send me the link to my. Okay.
Yeah. It's
All
going to
right.
be the next 30 seconds, guys. I will be live. So jump on. That's the link. Go on the watch along. Smash the like
All
button.
right.
Just give
Yeah, I'm
us.
going over to coaches
All
this. All
right.
right,
We'll
cool.
connect,
All right.
Yeah,
coach.
man.
Blessings, coach. We'll connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely. All right, cool.